Hey everybody, this is GGB. We're going to be getting into this third game of action in this series of Conference of Champions. We got the Conference USA Giants taking on the AAC Buccaneers. It's going to be a really interesting game. The American, again, last year was a really good football team that got to the second round, to the divisional round. Can it do it 2 years in a row, right? Like, it hadn't won a game in the entire history of Conference of Champions, right? It had been the team that was the closest, but just had never gotten there until last year with their amazing double-digit upset comeback in the second half over the Mountain West Saints. But now they're going to be the favorites in this game, so that's going to be a huge new concept for them moving forward. I mean, this is a American team that has never been this highly seeded. This is a 7-seed American team. The highest they've ever been was 8. And so what's really going to be interesting, this is not the first time they've had home field advantage, by the way. This would be the first time they've ever won at home field, but this is not the first time they've ever had home field advantage. They've had it over the Mountain West and the Bass, but it's just never come through for them. It's always resulted in a Mountain West victory instead of an AAC one. And so this is going to be extremely interesting right here. Todd Bowles went to Temple, if you were wondering why they're going to be the Buccaneers. And this is a huge game for both teams, right? Conference USA is a team that's going to look very different in the next coming years. It's losing a lot of teams. It's gaining a couple teams. And so this is the last time we might see this full Conference USA team. And the same for the American, right? The American right now is being led by Desmond Ridder. Desmond Ridder is a quarterback that will not be on the team next year, and neither will his backup, Case Keenum. So it's a very interesting situation where the American is even going to be in a year, considering you're losing two of your better playmakers, two of your better quarterbacks. And it's just really the last year, just like Zach Wilson is going to get to go out with a bang for the Independents. This is his last year quarterbacking the Independents team. It's also his first year quarterbacking the Independents team for an entire game, right? Last year, he was the starting quarterback before he got hurt, and Taysom Hill filled in and got him to the next round, but unfortunately, it didn't work out for them after that. Shotgun here for Desmond Ridder. This is an important game, right, for Desmond Ridder. First game as a AAC quarterback. He takes the snap. The Conference USA is going to bring a blitz. He has time. He fires it underneath. It's going to be caught for about a 5-yard gain by Travis Kelce. Again, you have to think Travis Kelce is going to be a huge factor in this game, right? Travis Kelce is by far their best player. It's not all that close. And if they want to win this game, Kelce has to be involved a lot. He is an amazing playmaker. Shotgun for Desmond Ridder once again. He's going to take the handoff. He's going to take the snap. He fires while on the run. He's going to complete that. Made that throw a lot more difficult than it had to be, but he does complete it. Desmond Ridder for another first down, and Gabe Davis there with that one, with that catch. Charvarius Ward with the tackle. And we're going to talk about the Conference USA defense in a little bit. It is very underrated. It is a pretty good unit. But right now we're going to focus on the AAC offense. It is an extremely interesting and good unit. The offensive line is extremely solid. Very good depth at the running back position. Receivers and tight ends are very good. This is a very underrated AAC offense. Shotgun for Ridder once again. He's definitely the weak spot on this team. Takes the snap. They're going to bring a 5-man rush. He fired quickly. It's going to be caught for another first down. And Desmond Ridder getting things going on this opening drive. Gabe Davis there with another catch. Second catch of the ball game for Gabe. L'Jarius Sneed with the tackle on that one. And there's definitely some playmakers on this Conference USA defense. Expect Marcus Davenport and Trey Hendrickson's names to be called a lot. Under center is Desmond Ridder, 2 tight end set. It's going to take the snap, handoff up the middle. First handoff of the game. It's going to result in a first down for Tony Pollard. First rush of the ball game, going to be 10 yards. Expect to hear a lot of Memphis running backs named. Tony Pollard is definitely the number one, but I would not be surprised if we see a little bit of Gibson thrown in here every now and again. Mike White studying on the sideline. Mike White is a quarterback that if the Conference USA wants to pull off the upset and get to its first ever divisional round, he's going to have to be huge, right? He's going to have to do a lot of things really well for them to be able to pull that off. And good run by Tony Pollard, and the defense just has to step up. You have to assume that eventually it's going to get a big stop. The Conference USA defense is too good for what's been really easy for the AAC so far here today. Under center with another 2 tight end set is Desmond Ridder. He's going to go handoff up the middle once again, and that's going to be a tackle for about no gain, 2 yards on the play. It turns out to be big tackle made there by Alex Highsmith. Alex Highsmith is a player I expect to hear a lot of today. The linebacker core is extremely solid with him and Jamie Collins Sr. I'm expecting to hear a lot of both their names, if I'm going to be honest. Shotgun here for Desmond Ridder once again. Tight set. Running back beside him. He's going to take the snap. 4-man rush. He has time. Plenty of time. He fires eventually underneath. It's going to be caught for a first down. Desmond Ridder so far perfect on this drive. That's going to be caught by Darnell Mooney for his first catch of the game. Again, the AAC receiving core is extremely underrated. You have a lot of really good players there. And just like that, they're already inside the green zone, 6 yards away from the red zone. Empty set here for Desmond Ridder. Trips to the bottom of the set. Going to take the snap. They're going to bring a blitz. He's going to get sacked and fumble. Oh, big play by the Conference USA defense. Marcus Davenport in there. Huge play. Fumble forced by, Davenport with the recovery, 56. Alex Highsmith, like I said, both those players are got to be huge today, and that was a big turnover they forced early on. Mike White has had an extremely good year, extremely high boost to overall rating thanks to his performance with the Jets as the backup, and thanks to that, he's going to put Conference USA Giants in a great place. He is a very solid quarterback. I expect him to have a good showing here today against this AAC defense. AAC defense, very underrated as well. Conference USA offense has some struggles at receiver, and it's going to be interesting to see how they overcome them. Tyler Higbee's got a player they lean on a lot, as well as their running back, Aaron Jones. Shotgun here from Mike White. Takes the snap. Handoff. Aaron Jones up the middle. He finds a little bit of a hole, but not much. Only going to end up getting 4 yards on that carry, but solid gain on first down. Derek Forrest there with the tackle, and that's going to be something to watch. Derek Forrest is an extremely good player. The AAC defense is full of just underrated players, right? Like players like Derek Forrest, Tyus Bowser. I mean, there's a lot of players that are extremely solid, but just not talked about as stars. Shotgun here from Mike White. Takes the snap. 3-man rush. He's going to have time. He fires underneath. Is going to be caught. Big catch. First completion of the day from Mike White. Going to bring up a 3rd and 2. Quez Watkins there with the catch. Quez Watkins is a name you should watch. He is definitely a deep threat for Mike White, and he could be extremely interesting moving forward. But big 3rd and 2 early on. They're going to bring their fullback onto the football field. Under center is Mike White. 2 tight end set once again. He's going to hand off up the middle. Aaron Jones. Aaron Jones is going to fight his way. He's going to pick up that first down, get across midfield. That's going to put the Giants in Buccaneers territory early on here today. 10 minutes and 54 seconds left in this first quarter of action. Both drives have been very good, but unfortunately the Bucs one ended in a turnover, and this Giants one's still going. So this looks like it could be a very interesting offensive game so far. Outside of mistakes by the AAC Bucs, their offense was really driving there early on. Shotgun here from Mike White. Aaron Jones beside him. 1 tight end set with Higbee on the field. He takes a snap. Handoff. Aaron Jones. Aaron Jones is going to force his way. Great run for a 6-yard gain. It looked like there was nothing there, and he's able to push his way for a 6-yard gain. Zaven Collins there makes the tackle for the AAC Buccaneers. 2nd and 4 upcoming. And that's what I'm saying. Aaron Jones is probably your best player on offense. You have to find ways to get the ball to him. Not creative here early, but doing a great job of getting him the football. Empty set here from Mike White. Takes the snap. 4-man rush. He has time. He fires across over the middle. Very accurate and gets the first down to Tyler Higbee, I believe, there. And it's going to put 1st and 10 for the Conference USA Giants at the 32-yard line of the Buccaneers. Great opening drive. I mean, they were given great field position already by their defense. Great turnover by Alex Highsmith and Marcus Davenport. But a chance to take an early lead here as the underdogs would be huge if you're a Conference USA Giants fan, right? You want to take the lead if you're the underdogs here early, especially with the AAC getting ball first out of the half. Under center here is Mike White, fullback on the field. They're going to hand off up the middle. Aaron Jones makes a move, and he's going to be able to turn nothing into something and get about 3 yards in that play. Impressive move there by Aaron Jones to make him miss the tackle. To Sean Gibson Sr. for the AAC defense making that tackle. 2nd and 7 upcoming. So big. You want to get something here. You don't want to force a 3rd and 7 for Mike White this early on in the game. You want to get a touchdown on this drive. Shotgun here for Mike White. Takes the snap. 4-man rush eventually. Pressure. Oh, no. The guy started pushing backwards. Mike White completes that ball, I believe. Gets about 4 yards on that play. Going to bring up 3rd and 3. Good completion to Mike White. Aaron Jones there with the catch. Aaron Jones definitely the offensive dynamo here early that we kind of expected him to be, honestly. 3rd and 3 upcoming, and the question is, do you run it with Aaron Jones? 3rd and 2, they did. They gave it to Aaron Jones, and he picked up a first down. Do you trust Aaron Jones here today? Do you go to the air? Shotgun for Mike White. He's going to actually pass it here. He fires quickly across the middle. It's going to be caught. First down. 4 of 4. Perfect day so far for Mike White. As well, Tyler Higbee with his second catch of the ballgame. Like I said, expect Tyler Higbee to be involved a decent amount here. They don't have the most elite receiving core, and they don't have the best deep threats. So a very solid very solid route runner in Tyler Higbee, who's very solid hands, is going to be hugely crucial for this Conference USA Giants team moving forward. But 1st and 10 inside the red zone. Can the Conference USA Giants be the first team to strike? Shotgun here from Mike White. Aaron Jones lined up beside him. Takes the snap. 4-man rush. He has plenty of time. Fires across the middle. It's going to be caught for a first down. 1st and goal from the 5. Mike White stays perfect on the day, and he gets a big first down. Chance to strike first here and get a touchdown. Quez Watkins with his second catch of the ball game. T.Y. Hilton has yet to record a catch, but Quez Watkins is doing a good job winning on the outside. 3 tight end set with fullback on the football field. Under center is Mike White. They're probably going run here. They're going to go pitch the outside to Aaron Jones, and he's going nowhere. Big tackle for loss there, going back to the 6-yard line. Great play made there by Shaq Griffin. That's the plays you're going to need if you're the AAC defense. You want to get a stop here and not force it, let up a touchdown. Can't let Aaron Jones run rampant out here. So Shaq Griffin getting that stop is huge there on the outside. 2nd and goal, 7.5 minutes left to go in this game. Can the Conference USA Giants punch it in here? This is going to be a big question moving forward. You got to take advantage of opportunities like this if you want to pull off the upset. Looks like possibly a 3-man rush that could bring a blitz from the linebackers. Under center is Mike White. Aaron Jones behind him. They're going to go handoff up the middle. Aaron Jones, he has some blocking. Aaron Jones is going to get tackled just short of that line. It's 1-yard line. 3rd and goal from the 1. The question is, if you don't get it here, do you go for it here? Brian Dibble's a guy that I think probably goes for this, and it's an interesting situation to say the very least. It's going to be an important thing to look at. You need to convert in positions like this if you're Conference USA and you want to pull off the upset. Under center, they're going to go handoff up the middle. Aaron Jones going to punch that in. Touchdown. The Conference USA Giants strike first with Aaron Jones. Big run there by Aaron Jones. He was really crucial on that drive. But Mike White was doing a great job getting the ball out and doing good things on that drive. Big touchdown for the Conference USA Giants. And so all this is not going to matter, though, if they don't get a stop next time, right? If the American can just do what they did last drive and they can keep continuing doing that, then all of this is going to be for naught, right? Because there's no universe where the Conference USA Giants can just outscore the AAC Buccaneers. There's too much talent on the AAC Buccaneers offense, and there's too much talent on their defense to just expect you can go back and forth with them. It is not going to happen. So the big question is, moving forward, can you get stops like you did on the last drive? Last drive, you were able to force a turnover, though. That was huge. I don't know how many turnovers you're going to be able to force. It seems unlikely that's a consistent strategy you can force upon. You've got to just get 3 and outs, right? You've got to consistently step on defense and just play solidly. You got really lucky with that fumble. I mean, again, you forced it. That was a huge play by the Conference USA defense, but again, they were driving with, if that fumble never happens, they likely score a touchdown on that play. Outside of that one play, the American offense was owning you, so you got to figure out an answer to that. Whether it's bringing more blitzes to try and put pressure on Desmond Ridder, or, I don't know, just hoping your 4-man rush gets there, you've got to make some changes. And you've got to be able to cover longer. It's just not going to work if you can just leave guys wide open like they were doing on the last drive and letting Desmond Ridder just hit easy underneath 5 yards plays that turned out to be 15 yards. You know, like that is not a consistent strategy for winning a football game. But if you're Desmond Ridder, you've got to answer, right? You fumbled last drive, and that was bad. That was really not good. But you had a good drive going. Under center with trips to the bottom of the set is Desmond Ridder. They're going to hand off up the middle. And Tony Pollard's going to get tackled for only about a 3-yard gain there. 2nd and 7 upcoming. I think what's going to be really interesting here is how the American bounces back, right? If the Conference USA defense could get another stop and they go down the field and score another touchdown, that is a huge start for the Conference USA Giants. You've got to match it here if you're the American. Shotgun here for Desmond Ridder. Tony Pollard beside him. He's going to bring a man in motion, takes the snap, 4-man rush. He's going to have time, eventually pressure to the middle. He's going to complete that pass for a first down. Big play made by Desmond Ridder. Again, still perfect on the day. Both these quarterbacks are. Catch made there by Tony Pollard. First catch of the ball game for Pollard. Pollard is a very good receiving threat, so I would not be surprised if he gets involved here in catching the football. Shotgun here. Desmond Ridder. Pollard beside him. He's going to take the snap. 4-man rush. He has time, fires it underneath. That is going to be caught for about a 4-yard gain there. And Desmond Ridder's doing a great job just checking it off underneath. You don't need the big-time plays. Darnell Mooney and guys like that can definitely lead you down the football field just with the dink and dunks, right? You do not have to do that much. You don't have to force things, right? This offense is good enough where you can just take the dink and dunks if they're giving it to you. And it looks like the Conference USA defense so far is giving the American everything they want here. The one time that they didn't was when they blitz. We'll see if they bring more of that heading forward. Desmond Ridder, 4-man rush. He's going to have plenty of time scramble to his left, and he's going to get sacked. Second sack of the ball game, and Trey Hendrickson with that one. Going to bring a 3rd and 10 and a chance for a huge stop if you're Conference USA Giants, right? You have not been able to get consistent pressure on the quarterback, but Desmond Ridder leaves the pocket. I don't know quite why. He had a pretty good protection there, but Trey Hendrickson gets to him, and man, he makes a big-time sack, and that's going to bring up a 3rd and 10, and that is going to be huge here, right, for the Conference USA Giants. A chance to get off the field and give the ball right back to your offense that just drove down that football field. Shotgun for Desmond Ridder, Pollard beside him. Going to take the snap. 4-man rush. He's going to try and scramble to his left. Throws on the run underneath to Pollard, and that's going to be a tackle for no gain. Huge tackle made there. Second catch of the ballgame for Tony Pollard. Big tackle made by Bryce Callahan, and it's going to force a 4th down. The AAC Bucks going to have to punt it right back to the Conference USA Giants offense that just drove right down that football field. To be fair, you got to think it's going to be a worse field position, but huge chance for the Giants. And if the Giants score a touchdown here, you could not have asked for a better start, right? You could not have asked for a better start if you're the Conference USA Giants. Huge chance here to go up double digits on the next drive. The punt is away for the American. Looks like it's going to land at about the 17-yard line. It's caught. It's going to be returnable. He's going to bring it up to about the 28-yard line, about a 10-yard return there. And it's going to bring up a 1st and 10. I believe Richie James Jr. with that return. And big chance here for Mike White, right? You have a chance to drive down this football team, take a 14-0 lead early as the underdogs. That would just be huge. That would be massive, right? Like, just be absolutely huge if you're a Conference USA Giants fan. 4 minutes left in this first quarter. If you can be up 14-0 at the end of it, that is a huge start for this football team. Obviously, not even close to over with how talented the American is, but still. Under center is Mike White, 2 tight end set. He's going to go handoff up the middle. Aaron Jones, he has some blocking in front of him. Aaron Jones is going to get to the 41-yard line. Big run by Aaron Jones, and definitely the heart and soul of this offense so far is Aaron Jones. By the way, I'd like to make a correction. Before I said Aaron Jones with the touchdown, that touchdown was actually run in by Devin Singletary, the backup for this football team. Again, good backup running back to have is Devin Singletary, but I really like what Aaron Jones is doing for this football team. Just like Kareem Hunt was carrying the MAC, Aaron Jones is really carrying this Conference USA team. Mike White is playing extremely good complementary football, but make no mistake, Aaron Jones has been the heart and soul of this offense so far. Mike White, shotgun, Aaron Jones beside him. He's going to go play action on Aaron Jones. He has time. He fires underneath. That is going to be caught for a 1st down. Past midfield in 2 plays. Mike White still perfect on the day, 6 of 6. That's going to be the first catch of the ball game for Jalen Guyton. Jalen Guyton's probably going to be the number 3 receiver for this football team. Probably number 4, number 5 option anytime he's on the football field, though. Under center is Mike White. Aaron Jones behind him. 1 tight end set with Higbee on the field. They're going to go pass here once again. He's going to have time. Fires it. It's going to be caught on an out route
Actually, they're going to rule that incomplete. Wow, I thought that was a completed pass. It's going to be Mike White's first incompletion of the day. It wasn't going to be a huge gain regardless, but still would have been a couple yards, and that would have been nice to have if you're a Conference USA Giants fan. You're already past midfield, though, and that's got to be great news if you're a Conference USA fan. Shotgun for Mike White. Aaron Jones beside him. He's going to take the snap. He's going to fire underneath. It's going to be caught by Tyler Higbee. He's going to get past the 40-yard line to the 39. It's going to bring up 3rd and 3. Last time it was a 3rd and 3. They went past Tyler Higbee once again. We'll see if they do that again. Another 3rd and 2. They went run with Aaron Jones. We'll see who they lean on here early on. Aaron Jones and Tyler Higbee have been by far the most consistent offensive threats, though, here early on. So let's see where they go. Shotgun here from Mike White. Aaron Jones beside him. Takes the snap. It's going to go pass here. He has time. He fires underneath. That is going to be incomplete. Trying to force that ball in there. And 4th and 3 upcoming. And they are not going to get that first down. 39-yard line's an interesting territory to go for it, right? It's 4th and 3. That's a long 4th down. Pretty long 4th down conversion attempt. That's what they're going to do, though. Oh, Brian Dable with guts out here early on. Under center is Mike White. They're going to go pass here. His time fires underneath. It's going to be caught by Tyler Higbee. What am I talking about? If you need big-time conversions, if you need some big-time plays, Tyler Higbee has just been that guy through the air, right? He has been the guy you can rely on. And with 2 minutes left in this first quarter, the Conference USA Giants are driving with a chance to take a 14-0 lead entering the second, which would just be massive, right? If you're a Conference USA or if you're a Giants fan and you're rooting for Conference USA Giants, it'd be massive to have a 14-0 lead, not only a 2-touchdown lead over the favorites in this game. Chance to pull off a massive upset. And if you're the 1 through 4 seeds watching, you'd be very excited right now because a chance at an upset and to see a 10 seed instead of a 7 is crucial. Under center here, 3 tight end set, I believe, is Mike White. Aaron Jones behind him. They're going to go pass here, actually. They bring a blitz. He fires quickly underneath. That is going to be caught just short of a first down. Oh, no, they're going to give it to him. First down. And you guessed it. It's to Tyler Higbee. 5th catch of the ball game. 47 yards for him already. And just a massive game here early on for Tyler Higbee. A minute left in this first quarter of action until we're going to say goodbye until the second quarter. Shotgun here from Mike White. Chance to get a touchdown here and take a two touchdown lead would be huge. Takes the snap. It's a screen. He gets it out. Oh, how did he get that pass off to Aaron Jones? He's going to get tackled just short of the sticks, but how did Mike White get that out of there? Oh, that seemed like it was nothing. It seemed like a sack, and Mike White able to get the ball out to Aaron Jones and turn that into 8 yards, and they're 2 yards away from a 1st and goal. With 50 seconds left to go in this first quarter of action, they're going to bring their fullback onto the football field. Under center is Mike White. Takes the snap, handoff at the middle. Aaron Jones, he has the blocks, and he's going to get tackled just short of the touchdown line. At the 2-yard line, they're going to have a 1st and goal. And does Aaron Jones get his first touchdown of the ball game? They brought Devin Singletary in for some reason at the goal line last time. Do they do that again, maybe? 30 seconds left to go. Chance to take a 14-0 lead is huge here if you're a Conference USA Giants fan, especially as underdogs, especially as an American team that had a lot of hopes entering into this season. A 14-0 lead would be huge. They're going to go 3 tight end with fullback on the football field. Under center is Mike White. They're going to hand off at the middle. Aaron Jones, he has a hole, and he's going to get a touchdown. I'm not going to say it yet, but likely a 14-0 lead for the Conference USA Giants with 10 seconds left to go in this first quarter of action. Huge, massive by the Conference USA Giants to come out here and really punch the AAC Buccaneers in the face. You could not have asked for a more perfect start here for the Conference USA Giants. 2 great drives. Didn't even get the ball first. 0 points for the American. And really, again, you couldn't have asked for a more perfect start. The 2 possessions for the Americans have ended in a punt and a fumble. Both your possessions have ended in touchdowns. Now, no passing touchdowns yet for Mike White, but 14-0 lead is huge here. And if you're the AAC, you've got to figure out something defensively, right? You have to figure out what you need to do to stop this offense. You have forced 1 4th down, and you let up a conversion there. Really, what's interesting is the receivers haven't been that big of a threat, right? Quez Watkins has had like 2 catches for almost no yards. Jalen Guyton has like 1.
T.Y. Hilton has yet to record a catch. It has been all the Tyler Higbee and Aaron Jones show, and you've got to figure out a way to stop them. If you are the AAC Buccaneers, you've got to figure out a way to stop those 2 guys because they have been killing you so far today. I'm going to take a knee with 10 seconds left. This is probably the last play of the quarter, I would say, most likely. As long as he's tackled in bounds, it's not an incomplete pass. There could be an incomplete pass, but if he's tackled in bounds, this is going to be the last play of the quarter, and the Giants are going to end up having a 14-0 lead entering the second. Huge start if you're a Conference USA Giants fan. Shotgun here for the American. I know I've said that a lot, but I think it's just amazing. They're going to hand off to Tony Pollard. Tony Pollard has a huge hole. He's going to get about 12 on the carry before the end of the quarter. Hey, everybody, this is GGB saying adios, amigos, and I'm going to wish both teams good luck entering the second quarter.